And that shit was crazy with these motherfuckers knocking on my door.
Yo, yeah, I need to hear that story.
Shit was wild. So we sit there on the couch watching TV. Doorbell ring. I'm thinking it's like, Amazon dropping off shit. Waiting for packages to get here and go out there. And he's like, I'm Detective such and such from the homicide division. And he was like, yeah, we had a homicide around the corner like 2 weeks ago. And we noticed she had cameras on the house. I guess when they left, they came down this main street. So they're trying to see if they seen like the car. But yeah, it wasn't nothing on there. So I was just like, damn. I was like, it's the last person I fucking expected knock on their door. Like, I'm like, homicide. You start thinking back, like, damn, what I do back in the day. Like something that caught up.
Like, I promise you, I've been good. I've been good
crazy?
within the statute of limitations.
So did I do something absolutely wild that I just don't remember? Did I black out that night?
Like,
What happened?
No, I wouldn't have blacked out. I just probably,
No, it starts acting like, did I have a night where I got fucked up and I blacked out? Like, what did that possibly happen? You have one of those fucking hangover part 2 nights.
Sober and aware of what I was doing.
Fucking around with fucking Mike Tyson's tiger and shit. Oh, shit.
Okay. Is part 2 where they found the finger, or was that part 1? I mean, part 3.
Oh, which
Hangover.
I mean,
they found
2.
the finger. Which one was it when they had somebody's like brother, and they put him in a freezer?
That was part 3. That was the one where they went to Thailand.
Yeah, that was the one with the finger.
Okay, so then yeah.
Yeah, them motherfuckers crazy.
Wait, how many of them have there been?
I only know about 3.
The Hangover movie, there was 3, and then they did a spoof. They called I think it was called like the Hungover Games. But it was like all of the characters from Hangover. It was all the dudes. And they like went into different movies. It was kind of went into like the Hangover, the Hunger Games, that movie. So it was like it was like them like being part of that movie. But yeah.
Oh shit, I need to see that.
That shit is funny as hell. Yeah, you gotta see that. That shit is funny.
My coworker today asked me, right? We was at work and it was we probably got like 45 minutes left and we busting boxes, right? So he's like, he's like, KJ, because I go by KJ at work. He's like, KJ, what's your favorite movie? I'm like, that's a tough question, just depending on which genre, you know what I'm saying? Because, there's a lot of movies out there. He's like, comedy. I was like, shit. I'm like, pound for pound, my favorite movie. This is me synthesizing not synthesizing, condensing the conversation. Pound for pound, my favorite comedy movie is All About the Benjamin. Just based on the fact of Cube was still in his early writing run. You know what I'm saying? Because he just did Friday not too long ago. I mean, next Friday not too long ago, which was his third or fourth movie at that point. So All About the Benjamins could have been like his 4th, 5th, like round up in there. And Mike Epps, this before Mike Epps got strung out real bad. You know what I'm saying? Like letting drugs take over his life and shit. I don't mean strung out because
Mike Epps went through some shit like that?
Yeah, bro.
There was a period of time where like I hadn't
Mike Epps was on top of the world.
Epps.
Yeah, he was dealing with a lot of shit like with drugs and stuff. Like, but he's been open about that though. You know what I mean? Like in comedy and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, I just like that's probably my favorite comedy movie. So the point of this conversation, he was telling me that his favorite movie, he was like, shit, I don't know, Nacho Libre. And I was like, damn, I've never seen that shit for real. Like I've seen clips and excerpts of that movie, but I've never actually seen the movie. I've used the GIFs and everything. I've never like actually sat down and watched
Nacho Libre is his favorite comedy.
Well, the kid, he's in college right now. Like he's in JC right now.
I was gonna say he has no idea what real.
I wouldn't say that, but I'll just say like,
has he ever seen Dodgeball?
Man, Dodgeball for sure.
Bro, Dodgeball.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Dodgeball is a classic movie, but The Goods is by far the most hidden gem that nobody's ever seen like that.
No, I've seen The Goods. Yeah.
Oh my god, The Goods.
Mad Six is fucking.
Craig Robinson for sure.
Craig Robinson's character in the goods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've had this conversation before on the
Yeah.
show. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, that's probably one of the most slept on movies in the fucking world, bro. And I didn't even realize, if I'm not, nah, it ain't Jeremy. It's that dude, that actor that looks just like Jeremy Piven, but everybody confused him with Jeremy Piven. He's like a fat Jeremy Piven. The lead actor. Is it Jeremy Piven? He just got fat.
No, the lead guy was Jeremy Piven. Yeah, you're right.
It was? He was just fat in that movie, huh?
No.
Okay, I thought it was just a dude that looked like him, because I always get him confused with this other actor. I'm like, damn, I'm like, that's not even him. I was like, oh shit. But yeah.
Oh man.
But anyway.
Fuck, I'm so happy I have it. How does the sound quality sound on this?
You sound a shitload better from the first. Yeah.
Much better.
Like, I'm on mine all the time too. I got mine kind of hidden through the little blur, but yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, might as well just have mine in.
Man,
I got like.
So y'all just gonna make me the odd man out, huh? Shit, I got
Hell
on my
no, you got your
AirPods.
microphone.
I got my AirPods on. No, y'all got full blown condenser joints. I got a USB mic I be using. It's a USB condenser mic, but it's still not that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we gotta get you one.
Bro,
I'm telling you,
I mean, I can get one.
Like 40. It was only like $40.
I want the
my
whole
brother
setup
sent
like
this to me. I got this shit
though.
in the mail on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like $40. I need to order another one that plugs into my DJ system though. I want like a condenser mic, but the one that plugs in that has the other cables.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear this during the edit. How much better the sound quality is. Woo-hoo. All right, cool. Let's get into it. I don't even have to like yell. If I yell, I have to be like over here because there's.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go through these changes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Them changes. No Thundercat.
Nope. All right, can y'all hear my TV at all?
No, can you hear mine?
No, I don't have any sports.
Now football, they got these bowl games on. Clemson just won the Cheez-It Bowl. Oregon getting ready to play Oklahoma. Oregon getting ready to play Oklahoma right now.
Are you saying the Cheez-It Bowl?
The Cheez-It Bowl. Yeah, that Clemson just beat Iowa State for that one.
Man, Clemson, look how far you falling.
Dabo was going to be a man of his word. What happened?
Your Sooners is on. This is the
who's Sooners? Who are you talking to?
Your Sooners is on.
Indeed, fuck.
They're playing the Oregon Ducks.
Do you think you're talking to?
Let's go Oregon.
Sooners.
Shout out to Big Boy and let's go Oregon.
I will go with Oregon over the hell. I'll take the L any day over that shit.
Yeah, y'all know Big Boy's son won the running back though, right?
What the hell's the matter with you, Matt? You're Sooners. I don't get offended easily. All right. But that right there. Oof. We're playing with fire.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, it's just a little burn. First degree.
Hey, I'll be honest with you.
Would it be a third degree or first degree burn? What's the worst one? First degree, right?
No,
third degree?
Number. Yeah.
Okay, so first. I know how that is.
It's not like murder. Murder is first degree. You at the tippy, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know because I don't commit murder.
First degree, you get the check. That's really what it comes down to.
But I will say this. I was really surprised on your John Madden post that you had that picture in particular because it had something to do with the Raiders in the background. I was really surprised, to be honest with you. I thought you was gonna grab a Hall of Fame picture or some other picture. We're
gonna talk about let's actually start this off because I'm excited to use this fucking thing. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the All Pro JAFFOs. God damn it, I'm excited to use this fucking thing. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, where we bring you the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. I'm your host, JP. On the new denser mic, shout out to Sunshine for the Christmas gift. To Fuck it. Let's just keep going. To my left or your right, whoever it is you're fucking looking at it. Alongside me, as always, best DJ in the entire world, Mr. DJ Matt Sticks.
What it do, peeps?
And the absolutely dying of laughter 6'10" beast from the southeast, Mr. Coach. I gotta get him laughing somehow. And if that's the way I get him laughing is my excitement over a fucking condenser mic, hey, so be it. So be it.
Yo, I knew you was too gleeful. You switched the whole intro up.
Yeah,
you
I
switched
did.
the whole intro up. It was like, fuck, we breathing through this shit today.
Yep.
I want to talk, motherfucker.
They can hear me clear now. It is much better to have this fucking thing now. It actually looks better on camera too. I gotta tell you, it looks a whole lot better on camera. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to the show. It's been an eventful few days since we last were with you guys here on Sunday with Coach Freddie V. Unfortunately, yesterday afternoon, a legend in the NFL community passed away. John Madden, the legendary coach, broadcaster, and overall human being, passed away. I believe it was at the age of, was he 83?
85.
Okay. He's 85 years old when he passed, and leaving behind a legacy that is probably going to last until the day that we die, unless EA Sports can't pull their head out of their ass and make a better game. You know, just saying they need to get their shit
blow
together.
the whole building up.
So they need to get their shit together at this point. But yeah, it brings back Kay just before we actually started the show. He said he was surprised that I would actually have a Raider logo that I put up on the Twitter. I mean, this is the only circumstance that I would ever have a like you said, could have gotten the Hall of Fame picture or him with in the broadcast booth and everything like that. But no, you got to go back because this guy as a coach was something special. He brought something to the game that not a lot of coaches at that time were really bringing. Hence the Super Bowls. He helped bring there to Oakland. 103 wins in his career, and I believe I saw a stat today that there's been 111 coaches or whatever since John Madden, and none of them have the winning percentage or anything like John did.
Yeah, I mean, he coached for 10 years, and he basically averaged 10 wins a year. You just said he won 103 games. Like that's 10. That's 10 a year. You know what I'm saying? So now that's guaranteed. You going to playoffs because he was in the 16-game format, right? The whole time, pretty sure 16 games. Or it could have been
when the Raiders were
14?
winning. That was the 70s. So we might be looking at a 14-game year.
That's even more my point. They going 10-4 average.
10-4.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
10-4 average right now. Like,
yeah. And the guy, he never played a snap of football in his life. They said
that's what I'm saying.
He did. He played at Cal Poly.
They were saying earlier that he never played football.
Nah, they just had. I was gonna say, I forgot who had pictures of it or something. Played high school ball at least.
Yeah.
If he never played it,
I think it was on like ESPN or something I watched earlier. They said that he had never taken a snap, never played football. Like, yeah, he had never.
That's false information because I just saw pictures today that I guess they were pictures of him early days when he was playing at Cal Poly. I don't know if it was like one of the, maybe he just showed up for the team pictures. I don't know, but I saw that and I was like, oh, okay. Because I had heard that too, that he had never played it down, and I'm like, I don't know about that. But either way, what he brought to the game of football, coaching wise, was, he was one of those coaches of that era that I guess if you put a Mount Rushmore of coaches of like the 60s, 70s, and 80s around there, you would have Lombardi, obviously you'd have Landry, but I think you would have and Shula, but I think you would need to have John Madden somewhere up there in that list of coaches that pretty much helps the game. And then from being a coach to being, in my opinion, the greatest NFL broadcaster of all time. Him and Pat Summerall were the best team of all time. It was nothing short of entertainment with those guys. And bringing the X's and O's on the screen, showing where the plays go, all that other, how animated he was when he was talking about the game of football. The Turduncan, the Thanksgiving games and everything like that, just legendary calls. And he brought a lot of excitement, and you can tell by the way he called games that he just loved it. He loved the game of football. He loved being around it. He loved calling it. And he changed a lot of people's lives. The video game that came out, holy crap, I don't know anybody that has not picked up or even seen or heard of the game Madden. From, was it since what, 94?
88, bro.
88 was the very first Madden game. And then 2000 was the very first time that they didn't have John Madden on the cover, that they had or that they actually had an athlete on there, or an actual player. So again, from the late 80s all the way on till now, the game Madden is, synonymous with the NFL. So he's made a very big impact on the game. And again, rest in peace to an absolute legend. And he will be missed. Condolences to the family. And Hall of Famer, legend. Again, rest in peace to John Madden. Like, I remember, what was it? I remember when did you guys ever do those Madden tournaments when you were younger?
Nah.
I always have my own tournaments at the house.
Oh, you mean like, I thought you meant like, I don't know why I said no.
Okay,
yeah.
So I worded
friends.
that wrong. I worded that wrong. Like, you've had tournaments like either with your friends at your house, or you went to somebody else's house, or did it, or some people did it competitive. I tried doing it competitive one time. Oh, like, because you know how GameStop and stuff like that will always have those midnight releases. So at times they have tournaments, and Madden had a tournament and everything like that. I got smoked because some of these guys who play Madden just do it religiously. It's pretty insane how good some of these guys are. And so seeing that, but yeah, playing against your friends, beating the shit out of your little brother while his controller is unplugged and everything like that. That kind of shit. It all stemmed from that game. That game was, I think it was up until EA started getting lazy with it 2 years ago. That I got it every year and made sure I had to get the game every single year.
Mm-hmm.
Always on franchise. And then when Ultimate Team came out, that was like, oh shit, it was even better. I do miss the fact that back in the day, you can literally create your own team, like their own cities and everything, instead of having to relocate another team. But obviously the game has changed throughout the years. So the last few years have not been for the better. That's why I say I even put this on a post, EA has a very, very big task ahead of them for this Madden 23.
Yeah.
Madden 23 needs to be the biggest Madden that has ever come out. It's got to exceed all expectations. It's got to be this has to shut down any and all conversations that people are having of 2K.
And they got to have him. Got to be him on the cover.
Absolutely. On all of them, from from the standard edition to the deluxe edition, and then the MVP edition or Hall of Fame edition, whatever the fuck editions that they have, every single one of them needs to be a different picture of John Madden. There should be no player on the cover for Madden 23. It should be just straight John Madden in every single edition. So they should have 3 editions. One of the editions, standard edition, will be like the one of him coaching, right? And then the deluxe edition or MVP edition, whatever, that'll be him broadcasting. And then the third one, the Hall of Fame edition, obviously.
They're not gonna do it like
picture
that.
of John Madden, the Hall of Fame.
They're gonna keep their same format, but they definitely gonna pay tribute to him. Because you gotta remember how NBA 2K did Kobe. Kobe was on the cover of the last NBA 2K. He wasn't on this one, 22. He was on the 21. So they had a Legend edition with Kobe on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, the Legend edition, you always get a poster. You always get a whole bunch of extra additives and stuff like that. They pretty much, just highlight a lot of it. You know what I mean? Of the person. Or they can do it like how they did LeBron. When LeBron was on the cover of 2K18, they had a whole package with that shit. Like it came in its own separate box, like how the Kobe one was, or how the Legend edition of Madden is. And it just it came with armbands. It came with like fucking stickers. Like, yeah, like that LeBron 2018 shit came out with a lot of shit, just additives that was in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So they should do things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just have different cards, like Madden cards for like the actual cards, like, how it'd be like Hands of Stone or like, you know what I mean? All the other shit, or just have the all Madden team player cards, the all Madden team player cards in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just, they got the players. Max, is you there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right. It's him. I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. My man was so hype about that mic. His internet fucking up.
Right. Mike done fucked up his computer.
He's gonna be hurt.
Yep. This is exactly why I moved to doing it on my phone. Because my laptop is a piece of.
I mean, yeah and no. I mean, it's a combination of both. You can get somebody to check that out for you and see what.
You know what the worst part about it is? I can't plug this laptop into like an Ethernet cable directly to my Wi-Fi. I can't do that with this laptop.
Yeah, bro. I think at this point in time in juncture in your life, you probably should just go to Walmart and buy like one of the little $100 computers.
This was one of those $100 computers.
Well, I mean, shit, that one is burnt out.
Oh,
How long have you had that?
I want to say about 3 years now.
Shit. I don't know when you been playing frisbee with it or some shit. What the fuck?
No, bro. It's I don't know what it is. I really don't.
Speaking of computers, the NFL tried to give Tom a warning about him throwing that tablet. They warned him he gonna get fined next time by throwing that Surface tablet.
Calm down.
He's like,
that's it.
About the tablet.
First off, why are you gonna fine him? Because it looks negative? He just fucking got shut out. What do you expect him to do? Tom ain't acting belligerent. He just got mad and broke a tablet.
Right. His response to it was great though. He said true. He's like, I didn't want to throw it in another interception, so I just threw it to the ground.
Real shit.
Like that was perfect response.
Yeah, because that's dumb as hell. Nothing you could do with just try to laugh that one off. That's dumb. That's an internal affair. Like if the organization said something to him, then yeah, you're representing the Bucks bad. But as far as the NFL as a product, anybody watching that game see the score 9-0 in the fourth quarter. Anybody that's watching that game will be fucking pissed. Anybody. Every one of us, if their team was down 9-0, especially the Cowboys with the defense they got, and they was down 9-0 and got shut out by the Saints with 3 field goals, bro, you'll be mad as hell. Like, you'll be screaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I don't understand why they just be like, what do you want these fellas to be doing, bro, in the NFL? They need to come out with a clear guideline of how you want them to conduct themselves as far as, because there is no expression or creativity as far as anything. You get one week.
They kind of made it very. they made it very clear what they wanted them to be like when they did the whole fucking taunting penalties and everything this year. You can barely show any sort of type of fucking emotion in the game now.
Like the NBA already showing that they're gonna have robots out there playing in a minute.
Right.
The NFL about to follow suit in a second.
About to have some robotic refs or some shit.
And the Rock gonna become a trillionaire.
Think the XFL would be the first league to do it?
The XFL would adopt everybody like that. Like just that quick. The CFL and the XFL will just boom. Because everybody leave the NFL, they start doing that dumb crap. Because you already turned this product. I feel like the only reason why people still in the NFL because of the revenue. You know what I'm saying? Like the money that you get from that. Like if you had another like league, like say the XFL, right, just got some major crazy backing, right? Like let's just say the Sultan of Dubai just was like, here you go, Dwayne. Just take my bank account information, make it happen, right? Just hypothetically, right? They just tight,
they
real
can
close.
Pay the players legitimate money.
Pay them better money than the NFL. You think the NFL will survive? That's a real question. Because I personally don't think it would. Just hearing how old players are saying it's the no fun league and you got all this fucking stipend and shit. You can't wear crazy cleats. You got kids these days wearing dope jerseys, dope cleats, dope everything. But then when you get to the end, when you're watching the NFL, it's like they can't express themselves. Like Odell Beckham was so expressive at LSU when he was in college and stuff like that. The only time you see players get expressive is when they have like those charitable weeks where they wear different cleats and stuff like that. That's the only time they get wear creative and colored shit.
Yeah.
It's like now it's like, oh, be just like the Madden game. You only can wear home or away cleats, black or white, or white and black, or all black, or white and white, or base socks. Like, come on, bro.
Whereas like the NBA, like you play the NBA, you got all kind of shit you can put on your player.
Bro.
Yeah. like
crazy. Everybody wearing different socks, expressive socks, KD shoes. Kyrie Irving has the most expressive, dopest shoes in the NBA. Even though, you know, my boy have his own opinions at times, but I'm just saying, like, he has the dopest.
Back now, though.
Speaking of Kyrie Irving, do y'all think it was cool for the Nets to let him back just to play the away games?
Just to play the away games?
He can only
that's
play
the only thing.
Games.
That's the only he's got. He can't play at home because of the New York mandate. But no, here's the thing. So that pretty much just Kyrie basically won. Kyrie won because that's what he asked for in the beginning. And on top of that, he pretty much they pretty much showed that like nothing you say can be taken serious because when your back get pushed against the wall, you just gonna do what the fuck is necessary for the team, which is in reality is listen to the motherfucking players.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because Kyrie, bro, if Kyrie would have played from the tip top of the year, James Harden would be to get real healthy, like for real healthy. Mm-hmm. And a few of them players wouldn't have got hurt because they wouldn't have been put in harm's way because their time would have been limited. So a lot of this stuff, they could have actually saved their team and actually afforded some of them home games they could have just held down. And KD would have just went through it and did it. Because if you sit there and look at it, it's like, look at the NFL. The NFL is really doing the exact same shit. You got Aaron Rodgers, who everybody knows is unvaccinated, but he takes other methods and stuff like that. He goes home and away games. He's in every different city. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they had any. I don't know the Packers' schedule, but did they play the Giants this year?
If they did, it in Green Bay. I don't think the Packers have put. But either way, what's New Jersey law? Because the Giants and the Jets, they play in New Jersey. They don't play in New York.
Yeah, New Jersey saying he can't play in New Jersey.
What's the name? They in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, they're in Brooklyn.
The Nets are in Brooklyn, so that's the state of New York.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. New Jersey, though, they can have a different.
Yeah. That's true. So, but I'm just saying, like, it comes down to, like I said, people trying to create a standard that they are this stonewall organization, and really it's like, bro, y'all all about money. Because if you cared about the
no,
people's
for
health,
sure.
it would have been a different way of doing this. Like the NBA season would have been a bubble again if you actually cared about the players' health. It would have been a bubble again. You give a shit about money first.
Yeah.
NFL, same smell. If you actually gave a fuck about the players' health, I mean, yeah, you need the money to survive, but there's other ways to make money. Is that comes down now to more creativity. You got all them people on your staff that got all this creative, and different fucking goddamn adjectives at the end of that shit. What the fuck are they? What part of the creative process are they doing? Like, is this the fucking ideas you coming out with? Like, this all you got? All this time to figure this shit out, a whole off season. This the shit you come up with? Like, come on, bro. Like, you seriously, like, as fans, you be really just trying people like we stupid. And if you get people to actually look at the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, really look at the shit, like, bro, like, I mean, I play football and I don't know how to run a fucking goddamn 30 fucking plus team goddamn organization. But at the same time, I do know that these motherfuckers saying we can't live like this. We got to wear masks and we can't be doing all this extra shit. Football is a close contact sport. Motherfuckers getting tackled every goddamn play. Then you got fans in the stands, and you know these motherfuckers ain't sitting 1 seat apart. Motherfuckers high-fiving each other that they don't live with and didn't ride with.
Yeah.
They fucking goddamn all drinking beer and eating hot dogs and doing all kind of shit. And some of these motherfuckers is domes. So it's like, how the fuck you want us to understand that you're gonna sit here and take this shit seriously if you're gonna sit here and allow half of the shit, but then half of the shit, then you want to try to find players and try to have a stonewall opinion against certain players. Not really trying to take up an AB, but he kind of part of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I completely 100% agree. Like that couldn't have been said any better, honestly. That's. I mean, AB is a little bit different. You can't really fake a fucking vaccine card. That's almost like that's like a federal offense. You can't do that.
Yeah, but that's my point.
I understand what you mean though about like having the standards for the players while still.
Goodell already gave him a punishment of 3 games. He got his punishment. Now y'all motherfuckers just bitching at this point, just fucking goddamn talking shit about AB and shit. It's like, bro, like realistically, like real deal all the fucking way.
I'm gonna
y'all know good
and
fucking well if AB was on your team, whoever the fucking case may be, if AB, I don't care about I don't want. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. AB is better than most of these number ones on most people's teams. If AB was on your fucking team and he did that shit, you would not have that much of a problem with it as you fucking would because he owned the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady. You would not. I promise you that. I promise you. If he was on the fucking, I was about to say St. Louis, on the fucking Los Angeles Rams and he pulled this same shit, motherfuckers would be mad. But then Sean McVay would come out with his young ass motherfucking face and say some old cool shit, and motherfuckers would have got over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm telling you, like,
they got
over
Aaron Rodgers. They got over Aaron Rodgers with the whole immunization thing real quick, very fast. Like that was. What I'm saying. Like that was a story for like a few days.
It was good play. It was good play because Aaron Rodgers started balling this shit, and it was like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? Like what do you value
covered
most?
Up the actual story.
It made people really.
You can say what you want. I'm still one of the best players on the fucking field in this league, like straight up, bar none.
In the regular season, but yeah, it really made him draw a line in the sand.
It's like a Dan Marino
and a Matthew Stafford. Actually, Matthew Stafford sucks. I promise you.
He's a Dan Marino with 1 Super Bowl. He's a Brett Favre. How about that? Like
you being disrespectful to Brett,
bro. I saw disrespectful to Brett the other day. I saw a post the other day that said the Green Bay Packers have had 2 quarterbacks for the last 30 plus years or something like that, right? With Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. It's like, oh yeah, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, this, and that. I'm like, and in those 30 years, you have 2 Super Bowls to show. 1 each. They were great when it mattered there. They have not been great when it's mattered lately. Aaron Rodgers since what was that, 2009,
10. I always say 9, but I think it was 2009, 2010 season.
I want to say 2012. I want to say 2012.
On my phone at? I'm pretty sure it was 2009, 2010 season. Where's my fucking phone?
2011.
Oh, okay, so 10 and 11. So I was right when I said 10.
2011 was the last Super Bowl they won. Literally 10 years ago. But that's when Aaron Rodgers had a squad. He actually had wide receivers on his team. I think Donald Driver was still on the team at that point.
Yeah,
Greg
but
on the team.
Don't blame wide receivers when you got a top 5 receiver right now, and you know what I'm saying,
right
like,
now, yeah.
And you got a whole bunch of accessory receivers that's actually pretty solid, and Scantlin and in Lazard.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, inconsistent, but you still got them. And then you got Robert Tonyan when he was healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 4 right there. Then you just end up getting Randall Cobb back.
How much of it is those players are good rather than Aaron Rodgers making them look good? I know Devontae Adams is not in that conversation. Devontae Adams is a legitimate fucking wide receiver in the league.
Well, I mean,
it's everybody else. Like, how much of that is their skill? How much of that is their
is a legit tight end, personally.
He's growing into one.
I think the other receivers, I think they solid, but I don't think it's what they're producing is all them. I think it's mostly Aaron on those two.
They're a typical
Lazard
2-3.
Say it again.
They're a typical wide receiver 2-3.
Essentially, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, back then he had a fucking hellish defense. They got a good defense right now. So
they had
I mean,
AJ Hawk and Clay Matthews, and they had
BJ Raji.
BJ Raji, yeah, was it?
BJ Raji was a dog. BJ Raji was a dog.
Charles Woodson was on the team too.
Charles Woodson was on the squad, and they had Shields. They had Sam Shields, lockdown corner. Yo, they had a squad over there.
Legitimate squad in 2011.
Bro, I'm telling you, and so people be like, Aaron Rodgers, like, bro, like y'all keep forgetting, like, quarterback is supposed to be a leader of the team. When the rubber meeting the road, Aaron Rodgers ain't leading no damn body. I'm gonna be honest with you. The way Devin Hester talked about Jay Cutler, I think Aaron Rodgers is just a better version of Jay Cutler. Like, Jay Cutler's a great value, Aaron Rodgers.
Really?
Yeah. Not leading the team.
He must have some
not leading the team like that. No, I'm just saying, think about how they talk about Aaron Rodgers. He's an asshole. He's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's condescending and stuff like that.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers, I don't fucking know the guy. From what I've seen and heard from him. From what I've seen, like, because I've seen him on Pat McAfee's show. I've seen him on other interviews during the NFL and everything like that. I've heard him talk and everything like that. Does he say some shit that makes you go, okay, Aaron, you're an idiot? Yes.
No.
But in the long run, I mean, as a person, I ain't got no quarrels with Aaron Rodgers. As a player, I think he is one of the best quarterbacks, you know, like you said, regular season-wise, one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. Top 10 for sure. Maybe even top 5.
Ever?
That's tough.
That's tough.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. Let's just take away playoffs and Super Bowls. Let's just take away playoffs and Super Bowls for a quick second.
Bro. You play those.
But even in the playoffs though, he's at least made. How many times has Aaron Rodgers made it to the NFC Championship game?
I mean, I ain't going for that shit.
I'm just saying, like, he's lost.
I don't know.
They made it there.
I don't know. I'm gonna look right now.
I'm gonna say he has a substantial amount of times that he's actually made the playoffs and has been successful. He just hasn't gotten to the Super Bowl. He can't get over the NFC Championship hump. He just hasn't been able to do it.
Come on.
And it's because of our team that's been the reason. We have been
in NFC Championship games. Aaron Rodgers is 1-3. He only been to 4. So I'm trying to figure out where in the fuck are you getting off saying ever? That's why I was pulling the cord to get off that bus. Ding, 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 ding. This is my stop. A couple stops ago, I fell asleep. I'm sorry. I'll walk.
Could you at least agree top 10?
Ever? That's the
Who
word
we
that I'm
talking
stuck
about?
on.
Who are we talking about when we're talking the best? Fuck it. Let's get into it right now. Top 10 best quarterbacks to ever play the game. Obviously, we know Tom is number 1.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Joe is number 2.
You gotta go grown ass man. I mean, yeah,
you got Tom 1. You got Joe 2.
You still got John Elway. You got, bro. He got 3 of them things. I don't give a fuck what you on. I don't give a shit what you on, bro.
Then are you gonna put Troy Aikman in conversation?
Are you
gonna put Troy Aikman in that conversation?
Hell no.
He got to bite the bite the bike on 3 feet.
He'd be like a car. He'd be like down. Like I get
like Sticks. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Troy Aikman rode the coattails of Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin.
Oh yeah, Troy Aikman. I just saw a video on Instagram yesterday saying top 3 overrated quarterbacks. It was Troy Aikman, Joe Naismith, and fucking
Naismith. You mean Broadway Joe?
Oh yeah, I went to fucking I put John Naismith with Joe. Whatever. Basketball, football, it correlates. Easy creative basketball. Anyway,
would you put Dan Marino in that conversation?
Yeah. I mean, just based on stats and stuff like that.
Never won a Super Bowl.
I feel like Drew Brees is better than Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, Drew Brees, yeah. I think so too. Statistically speaking as well.
You know what I mean? You got Terry Bradshaw, shit. You was out there fucking punching motherfuckers in the mouth or something.
Here's the thing with Terry Bradshaw. Here's the thing with Terry Bradshaw. I don't think Terry Bradshaw. I think the 4 Super Bowls actually hide the fact that Terry Bradshaw was one of those and he's admitted this himself. The team around him. Terry Bradshaw was not the focal point of that team.
Yeah, no, I was joking. I was joking.
Like, I don't think I would even put Terry Bradshaw in the top 10.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that was a joke. It was just a joke because he had to fight and shit.
Oh.
The fucking score.
So who do we got? We got Tom. We got Joe. I guess this is in particular order. We're just picking 10.
Yeah, no particular order at all, for sure.
So we got John Elway. We got Drew Brees. We got.
Hold on. You said Tom,
Joe,
my boy? Montana.
Uh-huh.
Breeze.
And John
Elway. Shit. Michael Vick. I don't give a fuck he didn't win a ring, but Michael Vick was better than fucking goddamn. Michael Vick changed the NFL. Oh, fuck. Say what you want. Michael Vick changed the NFL.
He
completely changed the NFL.
Revolutionary quarterback for sure.
I'm putting Brett above fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Brett Favre?
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. I put Brett before fucking goddamn Aaron Rodgers. I picked Brett before Aaron Rodgers.
We got 6.
No, we had
got 6 so far. Oh, we got 7?
Yeah. I mean, I'll recap the list if you need me to.
Yeah, one more time. We got Joe, or we got Tom, we got Joe.
Say his last name, because we got multiple Joes, you know that.
Tom Brady.
Montana. Yeah.
Joe Montana. John Elway. Drew Brees.
There you go.
Michael Vick.
There you go.
Brett Favre.
There you go. We did have 7. Who was the other person?
Would you say Jim Kelly?
Hey, for his ability to get to the fucking AFC Championship as many times as he did.
To the Super Bowl 4 years in a row.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He got maxed out for sure, but
I mean,
I mean,
I remember
really
that. We love playing the Bills. We love playing the Bills in the Super Bowl. That's how we get our shit. But Jim Kelly, though, I think was a really good quarterback. I'll put him in there. Jim Kelly. So that's 7. Who else we got here? Johnny Unitas.
Yeah.
That's going like way back, but
I mean, we
what about
went back already. We went back already.
What about Roger Staubach?
I mean, that's a Cowboy. There you go.
Definitely. I mean, he's a Cowboy, but he was one of the guys back then.
Yep. Yeah, but for sure, I'm just saying, better than Aaron Rodgers.
I think I would put Aaron Rodgers right there at 10.
I mean, I ain't got nobody else. Just simply because this was a spur of the moment conversation.
Did we forget Dan?
Oh yeah, Marino. That was the
Marino's 10. There we go. Marino's 10.
Yeah, push his ass in 11. I knew I wasn't.
You gotta put Trevor Siemian on there too.
And Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner.
Trevor Siemian, that's foul.
Hey, Marshall.
You slid that in there because I missed that.
You did. Even I said it. I was like, damn, that's fucked.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You see my background. We over here enjoying hey, look, I'm telling you right now, if you beat me up and I watch somebody beat your ass, I'm filming just like this. Oh shit. Anyway, yeah.
I completely forgot fucking Kurt Warner.
Yeah, Kurt Warner. Yeah, you gotta put Kurt Warner in there.
Bro, you tripping. That's why I said, like, Aaron, you said ever. Ever is hard. That's a
that's a long list. Yeah, ever. It's a long list.
But we can fucking devote a whole show to trying to figure that out.
Oh, I promise you. We can do a whole show to figure out, just to piss off Packers, 20 quarterbacks better than Aaron Rodgers in the NFL. And I'll be cool with that. I'll sponsor that. I'll sponsor the episode. Sponsored to you by the Pessimist Psychiatrist.
We might have to do that on Sunday.
Because I want to send that to Davey, mad as fuck. And be like, hey, bro, we did an episode about Aaron Rodgers. And he watched the shit. He's like, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Shout out to him.
It's week 17 now. And I beat my father-in-law. I beat him. I did it, guys. I'm going to the championship. Representing the crew. Representing the crew in the championship.
It got me in 4th place. That's where I finished, is 4th.
Bro, I was in 9th place most of the year.
Fucking COVID shit.
I know, bro. These last few weeks in the other league, that killed me. Like, my top play, Dalvin Cook was out with COVID last week. I was like, oh, that hurt me so bad.
See, I want to know what the internet. I'm gonna tell you what the internet has as top 10 quarterbacks.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Tom Brady. They got Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Dan Marino.
Bro, we disrespected a lot of quarterbacks. We didn't even mention Peyton Manning at all.
Nope.
Hold on, but Joe Montana is not even in their top 5.
Nope. They got Dan Marino, Brett Favre, John Elway.
They got Favre over Montana. Fuck that list. Fuck that list.
Joe Montana.
Fuck that list. No.
Ben Roethlisberger.
No. What site is that? Who is that? I need to know.
They got Matt Ryan, Johnny United.
They can go fucking second. No. Who is this? Where is this from?
I just pulled up like top 10 quarterbacks of all time. It says from sources across the web, so they gather
bullshit.
Like a bunch.
That is so bullshit. Where is that from? Is that from NFL.com? Is that from some analyst at the ESPN?
No, this is just, I just pulled up top 10 quarterbacks of all time, and so this list came up. It says from sources across the web. So I think they like polled, like they just pull all these polls together.
They're all trolls. All these fucking people are trolls. They can all kiss my ass. We're gonna make a list. We're gonna make a top 15 list that is 10 times better than what that piece of garbage was right there. What the hell?
That's how they view Montana.
Over Joe Montana. You can all kiss my ass. No,
this how they view Montana. I just want to let you know.
Nah,
they view Montana like this.
That is so disrespectful.
He was a real life of Scion with the San Francisco paint on, getting drove around by a Maserati named Jerry Rice.
that is the most disrespectful list I have ever seen in my entire life. Are they going based off of just stat? Like, what is the basis of people's opinions on this?
I think for this one, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is it just based off statistics? If it's just based off of statistics,
look at your question. Look at your question you asked. Look at your question you asked about the Packers when we started talking about the receivers. When you said, is it their talent or is it Aaron Rodgers' talent? So now they looking at it as Jerry Rice was the #1 NFL player ever until Tom Brady got 7 rings. I mean, until Tom got 7 rings, everybody was like, Jerry Rice the best player in the NFL ever. So if you got that and Joe Montana not third, then basically Jerry Rice carried Montana. Just using that deductive reasoning for the basis of shit. Because a lot of people say that
if
shit.
You talk to Jerry,
that's Jerry's opinion because that's his quarterback.
I'm just saying, like he has always said, between the 2 quarterbacks that he played with there in San Francisco, with Montana and Young. With Montana, Rice had to be like, no, I got to do what Joe says. But when Young came in, he was like, nah, he has to adjust to me. He was already established at that point, basically. He was already the MVP of the Super Bowl, all that shit. So he was already established by the time Young got there. So Young had to adjust, to his play style. But Jerry also had to fucking basically learn how to catch a ball from a lefty because Steve Young was left-handed. He wasn't used to that.
Okay, so I pulled up Bleacher Report did one. So they got Tom Brady is #1. They got Joe Montana.
This is Bleacher Report?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Montana at #2.
Okay.
Johnny Unitas is #3. Peyton Manning at 4.
Okay.
Brett Favre at 5. Dan Marino at 6. John Elway at 7.
Brett Favre, huh?
Aaron Rodgers at 8. Roger Staubach at 9. And Otto Graham at 10.
That was generous as fuck.
Otto Graham.
I told you
12 NFL championships, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No,
with the
Cleveland
Browns.
You gotta go like way back if you going all time. Like,
I gotta remember Otto Graham before the merger. Otto Graham, him and Jim Brown were fucking destroying people.
So that's what I'm saying. My thing is, bro, it's like the level of competition that a lot of these people was playing, and the rule set was completely different. Like people was getting knocked out. They go across that middle and jump in the air, you get knocked the fuck out. You get what I'm saying? So that affects the quarterback stats. That's a drop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to really remember. So now Aaron Rodgers playing in a different level of league and stuff like that, and you still only got 1 Super Bowl, Jack. So
then that always brings up the question of when you talk about greatest of all time, we can probably assume that when we mean greatest of all time, we mean that these quarterbacks can play at any era of any time and still be the best at time.
Yeah,
so could Tom Brady be able to be successful in a league that Joe Montana was in and Terry Bradshaw, where it was basically a free-for-all? Would Tom Brady be as successful?
Yeah, actually, I think so. Because you got to remember, those quarterbacks back in the gap wasn't mobile like that either. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes weren't just out there sprinting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom would have fit right the fuck in.
It was definitely more pocket passing for sure.
Tom would have fit the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he was taught, he had the upbringing of the coach is always right. Everybody always say that about Tom. They always say that his dad instilled in him that the coach is always right. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was able to endure with Belichick for 20 years. All right. Well, if that's the case, then
yeah. But then in them days, you had Ronnie Lotz and that get to the quarterback and Lawrence
true,
Taylor.
but that's what I'm saying about
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah,
ended the
because
man's
you gotta
career.
remember,
He ended Joe Theismann's career by breaking his leg. That's who Lawrence Taylor is. This is the same guy who has a cocaine department in his Super Bowl ring. Okay, this is that same guy.
I
He
mean,
would have gone.
I'm almost certain he sold that Super Bowl ring.
I'm just saying, if Tom Brady were gotten hit, shit.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, yo, I would just say, I would just go ahead and apologize for all three of us because I incited this, right? Hey, oh god. Oh man.
We gotta clip that. We gotta clip that. Man.
Oh my god.
Oh, good times. This is why we do the show.
God.
Holy shit. For moments like this. Dude, what is that? Is that like one of those old school beer mugs that has the fucking XXX logo on it? What's that?
You got to put it over to the other side, your other shoulder. Yeah,
no.
Not that far over. Just go under your chin. Go under your chin, because the blur. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's Mississippi mud.
Mississippi, of course.
Yeah.
Black and tan, Porter and Pilsner.
That looks like it would put you on your ass after about two of them.
Yeah, that's
like
for sure.
It's like a quarter. Nah, this shit is $2.99.
No, what I'm saying is like two of those would be like,
oh yeah. Ooh, but it's hella good. So it's like $2.99 at Trader Joe's. You know, so plus I get my discount. So
you're basically getting it for like a quarter.
I bought like a case.
That shit straight in the moonshine.
I bought a case of them not that long ago.
Oh,
yes, I got the case at the house.
A case of the Mississippi mud.
I'm telling you, they brewed them joints and put them in moonshine casks. I'm not lying.
I like the bottles. Yeah, the bottles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, my favorite pastime when I was a heavy drinker was drinking moonshine. That was probably like the best goddamn on part of drinking. That was like Folgers when you wake the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie to you, because it gets you right to the point and it lets you know, is you a man or you a horse?
Right. I know Walmart be selling that shit.
Walmart got the weak shit. I don't got that shit before.
Yeah.
Walmart, no, the moonshine at Walmart, no.
I don't got
you
that
gotta
shit
go to
before.
like the backwoods of everywhere to get good.
I made fucking slushies out that bullshit. That shit wasn't even strong.
Like real good moonshine. Real good moonshine will like kick your fucking ass.
Man, shout out to my boy Brad from Virginia. He had got some moonshine when he went back home, and oh man, because his people's from out there. He from out there. His people's from out there, but his grandparents moved out here. You know what I'm saying? To the Bay. That's how I met him, because he was going to Gatlin. And I met him when he was at Gatlin and shit like that. But throughout the years, you know, we got tight and shit like that. And he ended up, one day, I was over his house. They had like a whole function and shit. And he's like, hey, you trying to try this moonshine? I said, does a dog shit on itself? Yes. Come on, let's
go. Wait. You said yes, and then what?
No, a dog shit.
You said does a dog shit on himself?
Yeah, the dog shit on himself because you got to wipe dog ass after it shits.
Why you gotta wipe a dog's ass after a
I mean,
shit?
if you got white couches, I've seen it done before. I don't personally do it. I've seen it done before.
I'm just saying.
Hey man, you don't know the people I know.
What kind of dog?
They had white couches. They had white couches, and they dog.
Man, seriously, have
the
you
dog
ever
had a
in your life wiped Onyx's ass?
Hell no.
Nah, but do you have white couches and shit like that?
I gotta wipe his damn feet all the time though. Because they
wipe your dog.
Mud, yeah. Look at that white kitchen. The floor is white, so that shit gets dirty quick.
Basically, my point is preserving the bright colors. So he's wiping something on the dog. So if you got white couches and your dog shits, you wiping the dog ass. Especially if you let the dog sit on the couch.
Okay.
I had to explain that shit to him too, because I'm high now and I was high then, and it made sense both times to only me. Or sometimes you shoot in the dark and you just, one thought runs into another and you say some bullshit. You can pick whichever one that happens right now. Gotta keep them on their toes, baby.
Oh shit. So is it 2 weeks from now?
Yep.
2 weeks from now is the 2 or 3?
Well, it was 3 last week.
3 last week.
It was 3 on Saturday. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. 2. Well, yeah, I guess 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. We out there in San Leandro, covering the Bay Area Cali Classic. So we got to figure out a way we got the permission from Leslie to stream the game and do our own commentary. So, like, if people want to watch it through our channel and everything.
All we need is a hotspot. I'll bring my computer everywhere I go. When we were at the game at Sully State, I had my computer on me then. You saw that because I was putting pictures and shit.
Yeah.
I bring my computer everywhere I go. I can just bring my camera I actually stream with. With this, I'm using a stock computer camera right now, but I can bring that camera, have that on the tripod, and we can just use a hotspot to fucking get it to the internet and live stream.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Get back up. Oh, fuck.
Now I just got to figure out positioning and where to put the fucking live stream so these young motherfuckers don't try to be funny, or not even try to be funny, just incidentally fucking goddamn run or get tackled into the computer or the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think we would be on the field. I'm gonna get a hold of Leslie and ask if we would still be, like, during the game, if we can still get our own booth spot to be able to do that. So we'll have the camera there so we can just do it from that angle. Because I know we'll be able to be on the field and everything like that. That's a different type of.
Well, I mean, if we're on the field, we got access to the field, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna give us a spot for us to be able to live stream because she already okayed that too. So it's just more the fact about placement and position. And somebody actually watched that shit, because if we're all 3 on the field, it's gonna be nobody watching the whole MacBook and the goddamn camera. So you know what I mean? We gotta bring extra people with us to kind of watch this shit. Watch the fucking extra shit. You know what I mean? Just not even fucking doing that, just watching this shit.
15th is Saturday, or that Saturday. Damn. So she said the game starts at 4. So we would have to be there, what, noon?
You said 1:30?
She said 4 when the game starts.
No, you said our arrival time is 1:30. Is that what you said? Because you went low. Noon? I mean, I get off at noon on Saturdays. So, I mean, it just depends on the shipment if I'm able to leave early. But I'm gonna just tell you right now, my arrival time for sure at minimum would be 1. Because I'm driving to San Leandro from where I'm from. Well, I mean where I'm at.
Okay, and it doesn't take us very long to get set up and everything like that too. So
yeah, it's just more about just getting the logistics of how everything to be run down. Because like I said, I played my All-Star game. I already know how that feels set up. You know what I'm saying? I already know how the stadium set up and all that, the look of it and shit. It's just more the fact of just getting extra shots, like on your cameras and stuff like that. And just like I said, getting the logistics from her and what we able to do, what, like, you know what I'm saying? Are we getting to play, a program? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to have programs with the players' names and shit like that in their schools.
yeah, she said she was going to give us all the information and stuff. Probably, actually soon. They're still trying to fill a couple of roster spots on.
Yeah, I actually meant like the day of the game. All the stuff I'm saying now is more the day of the game stuff. So like just more about, like I said, position and time frames, like on what time doing what and what, like the whole pre All-Star game festivities, halftime shit, like pretty much just getting the time frames and all that on what we gonna do. Like San Jose State pretty much told everything to us. You know what I'm saying? But it's a university and they do that shit on a weekly basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that she not having her stuff together, because that's far from the case. You get what I'm saying? That's very far from the case. It's just more the fact of just, you know what I mean, asking her, or if she presents it to us, even fucking better, and we ain't got to ask. So it's more about just now seeing what's going to happen, because this is our first time. We didn't know that San Jose State was going to do that. So it's more about first time just learning how she go about it, and then we'll be able to go from there.
How's that shop that you showed that did the hoodies and everything? I think if I was doing the pricing correctly, we were looking at what, about $50 to $60 a hoodie.
Like I said, if you're buying his hoodie, like if you're bringing your own shit, I feel like it's half that price. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be just the price of the actual to do it. You know what I'm saying?
So if I were to go get a hoodie from like a couple of hoodies from like Walmart, they're like $10, and then take it to him.
I mean, personally, I'm just gonna get some shit, like some athletic shit, and then just get them to put JAFFOs on that. So, like an Under Armour gear type situation, and then just get them to put because then that way it's like Walmart shit. It's like, yeah, that shit tight and everything, but you going to an athletic game, like kind of wanting to blend in, but at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying, represent yourself, because we are athletes. You know what I'm saying?
How quick would he be able to get a hoodie done?
Honestly, I asked him 0 questions. I asked him, I'm like, can I take? Well, I did ask him. I asked him if I could take a picture of the pricing just to send it to you and see what you think first, because I didn't want to get in the conversation without seeing if that's what you want to pursue first. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he was working on the customer, so I just wanted to ask him a question real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because he did the whole stop, and because I walked in, hollered at me real quick, and then I'll just ask them that so he can finish with them. But turnaround time, I mean, for, like I said, if it's just 3, 4, under 10 items, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like turnaround time ain't gonna be that long. That's just me personally, but I also wouldn't like to wait until the last the day of type shit or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
I know we're not gonna do the day
definitely want to get it before.
I mean, obviously, I'm just saying, like, basically just saying in a couple of days of the actual game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a week
before. I definitely wanted to get at least hoodies done.
Yeah,
but like I said, if I can go grab the hoodies Walmart or something like that for like hella cheap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said, we ain't gotta go to them. That was just the shit I saw because it was close. So I mean, if you find something else that's cheaper, you'd rather go there, then I feel like that'd probably be better. Because I mean, it's okay. Ain't like it's crazy expensive. It's all right, I guess. I don't really know anything.
I was looking at like if they can, because I know that there's some there's shops around here, and I don't know if it's Old Sack or if it's somewhere else that they'll do the print like right there in front of you. Like you bring them a hoodie or whatever, and you tell them what design you want, custom thing that you want, and they'll do it right there in front of you. Hell fast.
It used to be a dude at the New Park Mall when I stayed in Fremont that used to do that because I got a couple things done. Like I had when I got my my shirt done. So in 2018, right? 2018 season when I played my first year with the Central Valley Canes. Shout out to Miss Lori and Mr. Corey and Coach Bill. But when I played with them, I think it was like week. This story gonna make me look bad. I feel like Michael Jordan. I wish my eyes was yellow and I had some bourbon. Some whiskey in my hand. Tequila. I'm sorry, you got tequila. I had some tequila in my hand and be like, this story gonna make me look bad, but here we go. So I was playing in the game and this guy basically he threw the first punch. He threw the first punch. Because I was whooping his butt all day. This was probably like third quarter. It was like third quarter, something like that. I was whooping their butt. I'm talking about at that time I had a couple sacks, some tackles, like I was whooping their butt. And I was starting to get burnt out because day games, like at 1 o'clock, I don't eat before the game. You know what I'm saying? I never did. Like I never ate before the game because I learned in college actually that I feel sluggish. Like I went to practice, I ate and I went to practice because you remember practice was like 3:30 and it was like around that time, right? Like 3:30, something like that. And I had ate at like 12 and I went to practice and I was dead. Like I felt so fucking extra full and shit. So after that, I'm like, yo, if I gotta do shit, anything before like night game, like 7, 6, 7, 8, I'm not eating. You know what I mean? Before it. So this game didn't eat. So I was getting tired, getting fucking burnt out and shit like that. So I started like, taking it easy, taking off plays and shit like that. So this one play, I'm taking off and I just got my arms extended and shit like that. This motherfucker punched me in my fucking face mask. Like just real life, just hauled ass and just punched me in my face mask. I'm like, because I got my arms fully extended now. Because at first I just got him there to make it seem like he's blocking me because I'm taking a play off. He hauls off and hits me. I'm like my neck jerked back and I basically just like fully extended, but my arm, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like this motherfucker. And then I just fucking gave him a 2-piece. Pop, pop. And then my teammate's a firefighter. And they already kind of know, like, just based on the season, like I got high energy and I'm super strong because based on how I play, because I never was the aggressor and shit like that. Like I never was like the fighter. Like I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna to not saying I'll play like him, but just to give you an idea of the play, the approach to the game, Ray Lewis. I'm whooping your ass and then I'm talking shit right after. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing disrespectful about you, but you're going to be mad as a motherfucker to the shit I said in my play. You know what I'm saying? So my teammates already kind of had it in mind. Somebody's going to fucking try me. He told me this shit. Somebody's going to fucking try me. So that happened. He grabs me. He's a firefighter. This motherfucker, goddamn fireman, grabs me around my goddamn waist, and I'm gasping for air. And when we get to the sideline, this motherfucker said, "Were you growling?" I'm like, "Hell no, Tim fucking suffocated me out there on the goddamn field." Like, what the fuck? I'm about to fucking die. But anyway,
myself, and this dude's fucking trying to make me pass out. What the hell is going on?
Exactly. So, all right. So the point of the story is I had to tell you why I got the shirt made. So I got a shirt made that said "Free Quante" with my number on the back, like pound free Quante, because I was defending myself. The guy threw the first punch, and I was the one that got suspended. He didn't. So I got suspended for a game, or I had to pay a fucking fine. And I was trying to refuse to pay the fine. And shit like that. But fucking, I paid it.
People in semi-pro.
I mean, if you're fighting and shit like that, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because that can lead to other things. Like, that can lead to like gunfire and stuff like that. And you got families out there and children out there. Like, you got to be mindful of all that stuff and where your actions can lead to.
Crazy. That shit gets
I understand. I mean, yeah, because people, players play with emotions. You know what I'm saying? And people can get in their feelings and not know how to manage their feelings and do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
like I understood the reasoning for the fine, but I just felt like the fact that I was defending myself, I shouldn't have to pay it. So I bought that shit. I mean, I got that shirt made. I bought one of those fucking black tees from Walmart for like $3. Got the shirt made at New Park Mall. The dude did it right in front of me, like 10-minute fucking process. He's like, "What letters going? What style font? You know what I mean? What size font? I mean, what style? Blah blah blah." He did it, laid it out. Started talking to me, having a conversation. He did it right in front of me. He's gone now though. But my point of the story was that was the reason. Oh yeah. Also, I paid the fine.
How much is one of those machines?
The heat press, like I said, I thought I sent the shit to you, but it was like no, it's under $200. It was like $100 some bucks. If you do the whole set to get like the mug maker, the hat, fucking shit, and the plate, they got a whole plate situation too. I mean, that whole kit is like $200. But then the paper, it's like $200. I told you the whole process is under $1,000. It's just more a fact of, one, you probably should get a wholesale license for the business so you can get fucking cheap shirts. You know what I'm saying? You can hit up them fucking goddamn foreign countries and be like, "Yo, can I get those 5 cents a shirt fucking thing? Minimum 100 shirts. That's $5. $50. I mean, like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
So, like I said, I can give you this whole rundown because I already looked it up for the other podcast anyway. Like, I already had this process lined out and I was gonna do this shit. That's why I said it's more the fact of having the space to just have the heat press, really, and the shirts. Because after that, it's like I said, it's just doing. That's why I said that shit should be more for small orders. Personally, like if you're getting like people that see you on the street and shit like that, and it's like, oh yeah, like. He's like, "I really like your fucking shirt, man." He's like, "Yeah, no, this is my company and shit like that." Like, just say if you had like 10 shirts in your fucking trunk. You know what I mean? He's like, "Yeah, this is my company," you know what I'm saying? My podcast and stuff like that. It's like, "Yeah, that's fucking dope." Like, say if it's the wolf, the PvP with the wolf. It's like, fuck yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, "Yeah, dude, I got like fucking 10 shirts in the bag. What size you need?" You know what I mean? I'd sell these shits for like $20 a piece. You know what I mean? Like, or, you know what I mean? I'm just throwing a number out there because realistically, it should be like 40, 50. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how motherfuckers be selling this shit. I promise you.
Shirt. Damn.
No, I mean like a sweater.
I thought of a shirt idea for you though. It's just your face, big ass smile, and on the bottom it says "Price has gone up" in all caps, big ass. The price has gone up with exclamations all down the side. I feel like that would be a great shirt to have.
I have great shirt ideas.
For Quad Day would be was it the canceled Christmas?
Shout out to Tretch, because that's exactly where that came from.
Yeah.
No, Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
You had that look where you just, what was that one picture you got?
Oh, I got 2 of those pictures loaded up in the shit. Hold on, let me get my Serato going. Hold on, what you get this one?
It on
not that one.
Not that one. That one. That one, but at the bottom of it, but canceled Christmas.
that was a legendary day. That was a legendary day at Lake Merritt. I'm not gonna lie to you. The girl. All right, so the reason for this picture, the girl was taking the picture, and me and my roommate was fucking posing. This one I said at the apartment. So me and my roommate was posing, and I was like, "Shit, oh yeah, let me put my glasses on." You know what I'm saying? So I'm cleaning my glasses off, and she started taking fucking pictures. You can hear the camera snapping. I look at her, I'm like, "You asked us if you ready, and I tell you to hold on." You start taking the pictures. I didn't even say all of this, but
I was about to say, I'm like, what was the point for the eyes? Like, why?
My face was saying this to her, but I was just like, "All right, let me go ahead and cock this eye a little bit. Like, let's let me cock the eye a little bit." She's not paying attention. I'm like, I'm gonna cock it more. Then she started paying attention. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl?
Oh, that would be hilarious.
So yeah, this was one of the pictures when I was telling her, what the fuck? Like that, I got an actual one where it actually came out well, where she actually paid attention and took the picture correctly. Like, she let us get set So I have one where it's actually a really good picture. You see what I'm saying? Like it's an actual good picture. After I close
Now
my
he's
glasses
all
and shit.
now he's a model. This fucking guy.
Hey man, first off, I don't understand one thing. Why can't I be great?
Those last pictures were great. That's why they're there.
Why can't I be great, man? I just want to be great.
Mad Six, can you talk about, or do you want to talk about at all what happened earlier today on the show?
Today.
Who showed up at your house?
I know. I thought we had talked about it. The fucking homicide detective showing up at my goddamn door today. I guess there's these apartments that's kind of like behind me, and I guess like on the 12th or something, somebody got killed back there. I didn't even know about that shit, but because they saw cameras on the house, they were like, trying to gather evidence or whatever. Because I think they think he came down the main streets. I'm on the main street right there, so. But there wasn't shit on the camera. But I'm just like, you're tripping for a sec. You knock on the door and they're like, it's homicide. And I'm like, oh shit, like
Were they dressed up in like uniform or what were they dressed like?
They had plain clothes. Homicide don't they don't be
plain clothes and like a jacket.
Yep.
I think
Law and Order shit.
Law and Order SVU.
Yeah.
Got the badge around the neck. Police right here. Police got my other badge right here.
Damn, I wouldn't even know how to react. I'd be like, okay, did I kill somebody? Did somebody?
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you vocalize that first question, they will take you to the precinct. I promise you that. I promise you that. Like
that dude. No, my first question would be like, who?
They take you.
I was like, who in my family fucking? What happened? What the fuck? Why are you on my doorstep right now? Like that would be fucking crazy.
Now those are the questions you should have been asking. Now that first question.
No, I mean, because you don't know, like, why they're there, like, it's like, is they there for a family member? Like, did something happen? I got, kids, and they ain't here, and so you start thinking the worst. Like, damn, like, when it happened, like, why homicide at my door?
Oh, do I got to turn to Liam Neeson?
Yeah, right.
Bro,
I got a fucking John Wick. These sons of bitches.
Oh, John Wayne was a different animal. First off, if you go out there like John Wayne, you going to jail. You're not even making it down the block. You go out there like you John Wayne, you're not making it down the block.
I was saying Wick, but that's just.
Oh, John Wick. Oh yeah, nah. I told you I ain't seen the movie, so I don't understand the reference.
Two-piece, everybody. One in the chest, one in the face. That's basically what it is.
Man, Keanu Reeves' body is shutting down. You need to stop fucking putting him in action movies.
Have you seen the clip? Matrix?
Yo, so I'm so glad you asked that question because the clip I was referencing was The Matrix. So look, I turned it on the other night, right? This is my off day, my last off day. I turned the movie on. I watch it. I'm like, all right, cool, new Matrix for sure. I'm like, dang, they don't put it back to like regular time, like for what, the first last left off. Cool. When I saw it said, spoiler alert, people. Spoiler alert. So if you want to hear this, turn the fuck off. Or just mute it. Actually, don't turn the fuck off. Mute it.
If you haven't seen The Matrix by now, I mean,
I ain't gonna say that because everybody had their own financial issues, man.
It's on HBO.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the money to go HBO Max, you got to throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just say that.
Set that up, that whole thing for that.
I had a whole throw in the towel rundown I'm gonna go through. That's why I put this up. I got a rundown. That's about to go down. Anyway, so fucking when they got to the part, it was like he was like, I remember who I am now. I'm Morpheus. I turned that shit the fuck off. I turned it all the way the fuck off. That was in the first 5 minutes. I turned that shit off.
There were some questions in this movie that I was just very it didn't really sit well with me on why certain characters were not in the movie. but I'll just leave it at that. Leave it for people to see it first and sit through the whole 2.5-hour fiasco that I did. The basis of the movie storyline is fine, but I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, you guys know this episode is brought to you by Raise Energy. Since day one, they've been with us. Go to repsports.com, repp sports.com, and use the promo code ALPHA-RAISE to get 15% off your order. Get it while it lasts now. The last few days of the Christmas sales that they've been having. Take advantage of the merch and the energy drinks that they are coming out with. And they have the 2022 flavor coming out very soon, so be on the lookout for that. Once again, use the promo code ALPHA-RAISE 15% off at repsports.com. Demand more. Join the Raise Rebellion. Thank you, Raise, for being with us since day one. But yeah, so before we finish this off, I just wanted to say it real quick because I cut out and almost threw my laptop through the fucking wall earlier. The Madden thing, I feel like when they need to go big, they need to get not just really good, but be nostalgic in some sort of way. So what do you think Madden would need to do to make it successful? If you had to bring one thing back from the old game, or any
like
old game,
a feature, a game feature and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think they should have whatever. I think they should, if they're gonna keep the fucking that recreational feel for it, like when they have the yard and all that extra shit, they should have Madden cards in there. Like you should be able to like when you hit certain achievements, you should be able to like earn Madden cards, like in the recreational shit. But like for the actual game, they should lead a game like flat based and shit like that. Like let that shit be what it is. Because I mean, he was a coach. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually like cared about the game of football. Like a lot of people say he was football. Like, so why not? You know what I'm saying? In the traditional sense, like just have the actual football game be a football game instead of those extra features and extra additives into the games and stuff. I mean, obviously have juking and shit like that, but I mean like the extra special shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't cut that shit out. You know what I'm
saying? No creative team.
I mean, you creative team been on there. Creative team been on Madden for so long. So yeah, you can have that on there.
When did they have that?
Bro, creative team been on there since like Michael Vick 04 and before. For sure. I created so many teams.
Well, they have a different, it's like you got to relocate the team and everything like that.
Okay. Yeah, you got to pick a team and then relocate them. Okay.
Yeah. You can't like create a team and then put them in the league like you used to.
Oh, I thought you meant like they didn't have that ability.
No, like right now, like before you were able to like literally type in put in everything of where you wanted them to be from, the team name. They had a whole different assortment of like color schemes and all that stuff that you could do. I think like they should bring that type of shit back. But
that's where you going.
That's what I would pick. Everything else is kind of like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Like the cards, the ultimate team, all that stuff. You know, it is what it is. But I think the creative team would bring a little bit more, I guess you could say, flavor to the franchise mode, because that mode has kind of been dying off lately. So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. But again,
I mean, shit, what do you think, man? 6?
Yeah.
What do you think?
When's the last time you played Madden?
I think I had 2019, 2020. I think I got a couple years ago.
Oh, a couple years ago. I wasn't that long. He had all the new bullshit they got on there.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Madden is Madden. I mean, football is football.
Kind of self-explanatory.
Who knows?
Yep. Kind of self-explanatory.
Get on there and we'll just win. Pick your team and win.
Some people don't have to take it as seriously as
it's a serious game.
Yeah, the real life one.
A lot of friendships lost over Madden.
Oh, that's a fact.
That is very true.
I've seen a lot of fights.
I've seen friends of mine like just fight each other over a game of Madden. It's wild.
That's a real question. Like, what's the most fought over game? Like a game that you played with somebody and you fought. I'm be honest with you. The worst fight I've ever been in, it was over a game of Monopoly.
Yeah.
With my cousin. That was the worst fight I've ever been in my life. With the game over Monopoly, and I was fighting my cousin. We fought so goddamn long, I was so tired. Because we weren't trying to kill each other, but we had to let each other know. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was so goddamn tired.
I've seen somebody get slapped over a game of
Uno. Uno?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious.
hit her with a draw 4, and then right after that hit her with a lose a turn or something like the skip turn, and then was kind of relentless. He was in a way picking on him. She just came up.
I mean, shit.
Slapped the taste out of his mouth. Made me laugh.
I mean, I was gonna laugh, but I really want to know, is that necessary over a game of Uno?
Was it necessary? Absolutely not. What he did was absolutely unnecessary. You did not need to go in and just hit that girl with that many draw 4s. And
I mean, I'm be honest with you.
Were you talking about the girl slap? I know you were talking about the slap.
I'm definitely talking about the slap.
There was no reason why the dude should have done what he did either. I'm just
I mean, the Texans just maxed the Chargers out. So my point of saying that is, when you out here on the field to play, you better play. No matter whether you sorry or not, you get no favoritism out here. So
not even with me.
If she would have did that to him, everybody just been laughing. He would just sat there. So sorry, you can get your shit together. You can either be the Chargers or the Texans.
Or can get their ass whooped.
Sorry.
But they got Max. You know what happened? You know what they should have did?
23-3 right now, second quarter.
Hold on, what?
23-3.
Who getting whooped?
Or Oregon Ducks.
They're getting beat.
They're losing to the Sooners.
Well, we know about the album. I'm
about to go to bed mad.
No, I said Josh would have punched the shit out of that pillow. He's gonna be beating the pillow ass again. You saw that now the pillow is gone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's fucked up though.
Ready to go. It's been punched a few times during the week. I tell you.
That pillow is taking some abuse.
Your boy Jimmy G told me he might play Sunday.
He's gonna pull a Baker Mayfield.
No, we're about to lose.
We got our football picks. We ain't did our picks for the week
at all. He blew past this shit.
Yeah.
He did picks in weeks, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say we haven't done picks in quite a while.
No, I got time to do some picks. I got my booster yesterday, so I left for work early yesterday. I wasn't even feeling it, so I stayed home today. Like they paying us for it anyway, so shit.
I feel it.
All right, well, Texans and 49ers.
Texans.
Actually, no. Let's start with the fucking.
No, you started right.
Let's just end with that.
Start with the bottom teams.
Texans, 49ers.
Texans by 17.
I'm laughing because it's like, damn, he read my mind.
The absolute disrespect.
Oh man, what you think Trey Lance would go out there and do for real? Like all shit to the side. Like even if Jimmy played, What do you think the outcome is going to be?
Houston's run defense is absolute shit. If we had Trey Lance, we'd be able to get past having a more mobile quarterback. That's what I'm worried.
I'm gonna
if
ask
Jimmy
you one
G
question.
comes back to play, I'm just like, all right, well,
actually,
now we have a chance to lose.
I got a request for you.
They just beat the Chargers. Don't the Chargers got Eckler?
Hey, look, I was just about to tell him. I'm saying, please go ask Austin Eckler about that run defense. Them boys hung up 41 on their ass. I don't want to hear nothing. 41, son. They put 41 on their helmet. That run defense is stout. You hear me? Hey, Chargers are a prominent team in the NFL. They're middle of the pack. They're a playoff team.
I'm gonna go.
And them boys got 41 hung up on their helmet.
Kind of a given, but obviously Matt Sticks and Country K are full on Texans. All right. Raiders versus the Colts. I'm picking the Colts because you guys know I'll never pick the Raiders. You got Matt Sticks, who you got? Colts or Raiders?
I'm gonna go with the Colts on that.
Oh, sweet.
Jonathan Taylor's about to run for 200 yards.
I ain't going with that, but we're sweeping. I'm picking the Colts.
Eagles versus the Washington football team. It's a difficult choice for you, isn't it, Matt Sticks?
Yeah, I mean, it don't matter to me. We won a division and we won so I don't care who win really, but I'll go for the Eagle. I don't see Washington winning that. The Eagles, the Eagles still got a chance at a wild card. So
them boys was fighting on the bench last week.
Yeah, Washington. Saw the implosion of Washington last week. Yeah, so
that shit over.
They go ahead and send their benches back home, and
them boys went petty. They went petty and got their ass whooped. That shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah, definitely going with the Eagles.
They brought that shit and got maxed the fuck out.
Boy, I'm talking about Dak Prescott had 70-something points in fantasy. Like, bro, he never ever in his life had that kind of game. Dak Prescott probably fucking went home and was like, Lord have mercy. See, I told you I'm worth $75 million.
Man, even Zeke had 2 touchdowns. Everybody,
your defense must be pretty trash if Zeke is scoring.
Oh no, stop. Don't disrespect Zeke like that. That's just blatant disrespect.
He hasn't done shit
you
for you guys.
You better hope to God you don't
make
playoffs.
It was not too long ago. It was not too fucking long ago. You were talking about trading his fucking ass.
Hey. Yeah, one good game. We'll see what he do going forward.
Yeah, but I'm more or less saying that not nobody the Niners got is better than Zeke at running back. I don't know why you gonna disrespect this man like that. See what I'm saying?
Rams versus the Ravens.
Lamar's supposed to be back.
Nah, he ain't playing. Fuck that.
I still think the Rams gonna pull that one off. What he say?
Playing him in fantasy, aren't
you?
Lamar? Nah, I got fucking Justin Herbert.
I thought you were like, no, fuck that. He's not playing because I'm playing against him.
Nah, I don't give a fuck no more. Honestly, I'm just trying to win.
Did you win your other
the $50?
Did the Dallas Cowboys defense? Oh
no, that shit ain't put me over. I lost.
I needed one more interception to win mine.
Man, them motherfuckers. First off, I knew it was over when y'all let them motherfuckers score. That shit, that was it. That killed me, bro. Y'all let them score and then you let them get a late first down at the end of the game. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing over there in Dallas? Shit, just stop them for real. Just
fantasy defense. Oh God, that's heartbreaking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
They've been giving 20 points a game now, so.
Yeah, literally. I looked at the stat. I was like, holy fuck, the last 4 or 5 weeks, they've given 20 plus points. That is disgusting.
Yeah, they've been balling, but them motherfuckers gave up a touchdown that I fucking wish they didn't.
That's all right, shit. For everyone they gave up, they scored 5 times that.
Man, I wish I had any. First off, I'm gonna be honest. Fuck T. Higgins and fuck goddamn AJ Brown. I don't mean that personally. I just mean the fact of in fantasy, y'all beat me, motherfuckers. They single-handedly beat them tandem. Them two motherfuckers got almost 100 points by themselves. Just them two. T. Higgins had 40 fucking plus points.
Wasn't nice. Wasn't pretty. Wasn't pretty at all.
I knew when I saw him before the game started, I said, fuck, T. Higgins gonna whoop me. Because I looked at it, I was like, T. Higgins gonna do it. I know he is. Because I'm like, Joe Burrow just lost the week before. I know they finna go off. I know they about to go off. And fucking Joe Burrow throws for 500 goddamn yards.
525
what
to be exact.
The fuck? And T. Higgins, you just had to be open. You couldn't do that shit to Tyler Boyd.
Hey, even
Tyler Boyd couldn't get no damn love. Man, I should have just threw in the damn towel.
Oh yeah, you're going through a rotation. That's what's happening.
Oh, man, look.
So wait, Rams or Ravens? They're in Baltimore.
I'm still going to fucking. I want the Ravens to win, but they fucked up. I'm just pick the Rams because that's. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, that boy's barely won against Minnesota, and Minnesota ain't shit. Adam Thielen hurt.
Thielen? No, well, yeah, Thielen's out, but I think I'm gonna go with.
No, I'm more than assessing based off of the last game.
Lamar's playing, right?
Possible. They said he came back to practice today, but he was limping around still. But they expect him to play Sunday, but you know.
He got 3 in a possible.
If he plays or if he doesn't play, the Rams. If he does play, the Rams. I'm gonna go with the Rams. Also.
So you did all that setup to just say the Rams?
Yep. That's 6. There you go.
I already said the Rams.
Yeah, he picked Rams first. I was the one that was hanging the shit up.
Bucks versus Jets.
He gonna stick with his team because he hate my team. So we already know Mastic's going.
You said that who, the Bucks and the Jets?
Yeah.
Oh, you know. The Jets. but Benny and the Jets.
Oh, that's so bad. 4-11. 4-11 versus.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we was in person, I would have just looked at you like, excuse me?
Sunday.
Okay.
I didn't think y'all was gonna lose
back.
to the Saints 9-0.
Tom Brady is 29-6 against the Jets.
Hey, Tom Brady could always have a bad game. He just had one a few weeks ago.
14-4 on.
Don't make a difference.
Yikes.
Niners was once in the Super Bowl recently, and look where they at now, the bottom of the barrel.
We ain't the same. We ain't got the head coach named D Rabbit.
Who keeps saying that we're going to the Super Bowl?
No, he's saying y'all went to the Super Bowl in 2019 and y'all sorry as fuck now. That's his point.
Well, that's exactly what I'm still upset.
But I'm saying y'all coach name is B Rabbit, so
this game I'm going
trap game.
Even though Bruce saying trap game, you really think so?
Yep, Jets gonna win.
Yeah, you finna trap yourself in a whole bad situation saying that bullshit. Saying that bullshit there, coach. I'm just going to let it be known.
Dolphins versus Titans.
You pick the Dolphins. Them boys on a run. Them boys on a heavy run. Them boys on a heavy run. They don't want, 8 straight? Or 6 straight?
7 straight.
7?
They lost 7 straight and then they won 7 straight.
Them boys on a run. R.C. Bailey called that shit, bro. He called it. He said they was going to go on a fucking run. He called it. Hey, look.
Do they beat the Titans? It says right here, the Miami defense has allowed 11.7 points per game since week 9. That's the fewest in the NFL. The defense has been on a roll.
He literally said all of that. He said all of that. He said our defense is that nice. And I was like, I don't know how them boys been playing trash. And he's like,
Masters,
"No,
did
y'all
we
will
not
see."
have a conversation where I told you that the Miami defense was low key, like they're actually hella good? We talked that at one point. You think AJ? No, AJ Brown can't have another 30-point game, can he? Not against that dude. I don't know.
At this
I don't
point,
know. Well, I
at
think
this
I'm gonna
point,
go.
really,
They're
third
in
place.
They're in Tennessee.
I don't think that matters.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go with the Dolphins here because the Titans haven't really looking all that great. So I'm gonna go with the Dolphins too. You got the Dolphins at 6? What you said?
I'm going
Or
for
did
the
you
Titans.
Titans?
Yup.
It's kind of a must-win situation for the Titans, to be honest.
If they can make the playoffs, they're saying what's the name might be back, should possibly back for the playoffs. Derrick Henry.
If he's back for the playoffs, it might be over. They just got to
They
get
better
there.
not play that man. They better not
just
play
got
that
to
man.
get there.
They better not play that man.
Why not?
No, he had an ACL injury as a running back. That's not smart at all to try to play this man in the same fucking year. Y'all gonna turn
I was
that man
about
into
to say
Saquon
AP
Barkley
did
in a
it,
matter
but
of
he didn't
seconds.
do it in the same.
He came back in 8 months, but at the
Wouldn't that
same
be
time,
fun? Wouldn't it? He had a torn ACL. Was it ACL or MCL?
who AP?
No, Derrick Henry.
I thought it was ACL.
I don't think it was ACL.
I thought it was like a broken foot.
Oh no, it was definitely one broken foot. It was a ligament for sure. Because if it was a broken foot, he would have been back.
I don't think it was a ligament. I don't think it was like an ACL or MCL.
Yeah, he has a Jones fracture. He suffered a Jones fracture, a break at the base of the fifth metatarsal in the foot.
So I was completely wrong. I thought he would have been back by now, but that makes even more sense.
Should have Derrick Henry can get back.
His recovery time is like 6 to 8 weeks.
Ooh, he can be back for the playoffs. They just need to get it there. They just need to get there. Must-win situation, that changes my opinion. I think the Titans roll this, or not roll, but I think they win this one. Jaguars, Patriots.
As of December 12th, they said he's on track to potentially return for the postseason, but possibly sooner. So he may be back before the postseason. So we may be seeing him in like the next
He may be back week 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, my opinion changes because I thought he fucking tore his ACL.
Nah.
So all right, so yeah, me being completely wrong and finding out I was completely fucking wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna switch my opinion. I don't know why I'm taking this ASMR tone, but I kind of like it.
Jaguars versus Patriots.
We're gonna take the Patriots for $1 million, Alex. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Not even gonna be close, right? Cincinnati versus Kansas City.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Cincinnati versus who?
Kansas City.
That's gonna be a good one.
That is who it is. Fuck. Now I gotta
Is that
figure
a
out
Sunday night game?
No, it's a morning game.
So that need to be like a Sunday night
That
game.
should have been a Sunday night game,
Yeah.
right? That would have been a good game to watch.
I'm gonna take Cincinnati.
My soul wants me to pick them too. But I don't know if I can bet on Pat Mahomes right now in this little baby run he got.
Yeah, I mean they both balling out, but who got
but
more?
Joe Burrow is
really.
Yeah, part of me really
he
doesn't
got Tyreek Hill and he got Travis Kelce, right?
No, I think Cincinnati might actually pull this up, a quote unquote upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fucking Pat Mahomes, like I don't want to say alternate, but like the other players on the team, like was balling this last game. Like a lot of them was balling. Like Pringle was fucking balling. Fucking like basically all they fucking extra people. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I saw his fucking stats in fantasy.
It'll be a good. You could definitely be looking at a playoff matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
that's for sure.
That's true. It's very true.
Man, this is tough. That's a tough one.
That is a tough game. I would like to see that in the playoffs. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next game on the list, we got the Giants and the Bears.
We go with the Bears.
The Bears.
Bears. The Giants and the Bears ranked at the bottom 5 in points per game this season. Buffalo versus the Falcons.
Buffalo.
That's a coin flip, huh?
Flip it all. That's Buffalo.
Man, how the fuck everybody had to be able to play the Falcons, bro? What did they do? Who did the Falcons piss off, bro? I need to know
Pissed
who
off
the
somebody.
fuck the Falcons pissed
I feel like they
They
play
pissed
every
off
top team in the NFL.
Bruh, what
Every
the fuck?
damn one of them.
Yo, this shit wild, bro.
They must have had like the toughest schedule. One of them.
Somebody pissed one of them off. Had to be, because ain't no way they looked at last year or the year before and was like, yeah, the Falcons can play these teams. Mm-hmm. Bro, the Bills been good. The Bills been good for the past 2-3 years. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you match that up? The Falcons been sorry the past 2-3 years. What the fuck?
It's rotation, though. I guess it's just luck of the draw.
Nah, that's fucking disrespect. Disrespect. Bro, nah, I'm playing. Yeah, it is rotation. I'm just joking.
It is terrible for the Falcons, though. But at least they're getting good draft capital. I mean, they are 7-8, which is weird.
I will say this: it ain't weird because them boys still in the run for the playoffs. Because they, for some reason, they beating people. I don't know. They said it. They said it mathematically. They still could be a wild card team. They just.
Let me guess. A few teams hold their own destinies in their hands.
Yeah, and you're one of them. You're one of
right.
those teams.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all sorry sacks of shit. Y'all lose. Y'all gonna let them boys get in the playoffs. I'm being serious. I'm so serious right now, though. Like y'all will sit there and let the Falcons make the playoffs, and then
that's just a freebie for the Bucks.
Which is what?
It's a freebie. I mean, for the Bucks or the Cowboys.
Whoever play them, it might be the fucking goddamn, because they're gonna be a low seed in the fucking. And if it comes down to it, so if the fucking Rams lose, if the Rams lose again, the Cowboys move up to second. And then, I mean, not second.
Already in second?
No, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. If the Packers lose, the Cowboys will move up to first. That's what I meant to say. 9-1, 7-1. Y'all 7-1, right, in conference?
Now we ain't lost it. We
ain't lost 7-1. Y'all lost to us, so please.
Divisional. You haven't lost in the division.
Yeah, we haven't lost in our division at all.
I was talking about conference in the NFC.
Yeah, I think just you guys in the conference.
Yeah, so y'all 9-1. Y'all 9-1. So if the Packers lose, they'll move up to first, and the fucking Falcons might have to float around and fucking have to play Green Bay. And if they don't, they might have to float around and play the Packers. I mean, play the fucking oh my God. And play the
Figure it out,
No, I was reading the text I just got right now. They'll have to play.
So we all
got
the Bills for this, right? We're all in agreement.
Nah.
Bills take this.
Bills versus who? One more time?
The Falcons. Who we just been talking about?
That's why I said I don't know. The Bills been looking sorry as fuck, to be honest with you.
They won last week.
Barely.
Barely. I don't think it was barely.
No, I'm saying it's barely for the sense of like it wasn't no blowout. It wasn't no like, damn, the Bills blow them boys out.
I think they did.
I'm just saying. I'm joking.
I'm gonna look
because
at
I
it
really
right
don't
now.
know. I'm trying to go to ESPN right now because I really don't know. I'm honestly, I've just been spitballing about the Bills because I really don't know. I just know when we played them, we beat them.
They
So,
beat the Patriots 33-21. Josh Allen became the first player in NFL history with 100-plus passing touchdowns and 20-plus rushing touchdowns in the first 4 seasons of his career.
see, so like I said, spitballing.
Damn. Josh Allen was balling.
Yeah, he was balling. That's some good stats.
I'm going with the Bills for sure, though.
I'm still gonna fuck around. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Cordell Patterson. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
You're gonna go with the Falcons?
Bro, if I'm be honest, this is gonna be the hottest take in the world, even though, whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck if people don't like it. So if the Falcons made the playoff, Cordell Patterson needs the MVP. They need to give it to him. Because he single-handedly took them to the fucking playoffs. I don't care what nobody said. Cordell Patterson single-handedly took the Falcons to the playoffs if they make it. Tell me what I'm wrong.
He didn't make the Pro Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. The disrespect. The fucking disrespect. The disrespect. They pissed somebody off, bro. I'm telling you. The Falcons pissed somebody off.
I don't know who it was, but definitely not who you want to be talking about. Broncos versus the Chargers.
And Chargers lost to the goddamn.
That was a toss up.
That was a toss up for real. I mean, I was joking before, but I mean that shit now for real. Like, the boys got 41 put on their goddamn head, boy.
There's no Bridgewater. Broncos offense has significantly dropped with Drew Lock in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the Chargers with no Teddy.
Yeah.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, Mr. Roxfin is the key factor in that.
Cardinals versus Cowboys.
Cardinals.
Cowboys.
Cardinals have been playing.
Cardinals have lost their last 2.
So they due for a win.
Cowboys. Not this week. They do for one, but it ain't gonna be this week.
They do for one. They
Not
do
this
for
week.
one. I'm tell you right now, your boys ain't fast.
Arizona has won 5 of the last 6 games versus Dallas.
Your boys ain't fast enough to
This
catch
is gonna even
Kyler.
make a difference. That was a different Dallas team.
Y'all got one player. Y'all,
nah.
I got one player. Y'all got one player. Kyler, you can't catch him, man. You can't catch Kyler. You can't catch him. It ain't my team. I'm gonna talk it up. You can't catch Kyler, man.
Hey, y'all go ahead and pick the Cardinals.
I'm picking the Cards for sure.
I know. Go ahead.
Go ahead, by fucking 13. I'm telling you right now.
Rival. Go ahead and pick the line. Go ahead and pick Arizona.
The Cards by 13.
Nah.
They gonna throw in the damn towel in Dallas. They gonna be like, Dak, we fucking done with you. The fans gonna be done. The fans gonna be done with Dak.
You're gonna be heartbroken. Along with your Tampa Bay losing to the Jets, you just gonna have a heartfelt weekend.
Yeah. We lose to the Jets, I will cry. I'll cry on camera. I'll cry on camera. It will be on the show. I'll cry on camera.
Boy, if y'all lose to the Jets, I may not even show up to the playoffs.
Do you promise?
Because BA got the Coco 1.
He got COVID, so he ain't even coaching.
Yeah, we ain't got no BA, but if Byron down, the offense still straight. You know what I'm saying? Todd Bowles
just last year, you
straight.
said Byron Leftwich needed to go.
He needed to go, but when we won the Super Bowl, I apologize.
Yeah,
so don't act like I ain't. Don't act like I ain't.
Jaguars talking to him.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Josh. Don't see it trying to bring up old shit like other old shit that happened too. Yeah, I said that. I said it. I meant that shit. But when we won the Super Bowl, I apologize expeditiously. I'm gonna just go ahead and let it be known.
Get Dan Quinn too.
Dan Quinn is making a revival for himself on that defensive front.
Man, people know he can coach defense. He was a defensive coordinator for stupid long. He a shitty head coach.
Yeah,
he a shitty head coach. He interim the hell off that one game. Y'all, who y'all beat that one game? Mark McCarthy had the Coco 1-9.
Oh, I don't even know. Fuck. Well, I'll go for the Cardinals. Panthers versus Saints. Panthers versus Saints.
Noted.
As soon as I said it, it just meant, all right, you motherfucker. We got Panthers versus Saints.
That's our fuel. Y'all keep rooting against us. Go ahead.
That's fine.
Fueling this all the way to the top. I'm not even tripping.
We at least got it right 4 times. That's fine.
Hey, we're ahead of Tampa Bay.
We beat
that. You guys are.
Yep. So hey,
we beat y'all.
That's all right. We're ahead of y'all.
We beat y'all though.
We're ahead of
too much worry about it.
It don't even matter.
Hey, you remember last year? You remember last year when the Packers was above us in the standings, and I said
that's last year.
We beat their ass 36-10.
Tom Brady
and then we came and we beat their ass again.
Tom Brady ain't the same this year. You're right. He's not the same as he was last year. He's better. He's leading the NFL in every single category.
I'm trying to figure out what Massey's talking about. I'm trying to figure out.
Hold on, wait a minute. Even I can admit this. Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. Tom had it worse last year, actually, because he was getting his ass whooped a lot more. We had a streak of 8 games where he didn't even get touched.
Yeah. All right, so let's go. Panthers versus Saints. I got the fuck. The Panthers have been Cam has been bad these last few.
That's my pick, and I'm sticking to it.
Carolina. Oh, who you got, Matt? 6.
I'm going to go with the Saints.
That's going. You're gonna have to take some Toms after that pick on Sunday because it's gonna give you bad. It's gonna give you bad gas.
No, they should have one of their quarterbacks back.
Cam had a little bit of a self-awareness moment this last week, so I think he actually kind of turns it around. So I think Panthers are actually going to win this game. Let's see. Detroit versus Seattle. The Lions versus the Seahawks in Seattle. Eesh.
Now that's a trap game.
Think so?
No.
You think Detroit has a chance of beating Seattle?
You know what I really think?
Ain't nobody care.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Russell Wilson's gone after this season. I don't think he stays at all. But I do think, yeah, that's my trap. You might be right. I'm going to go with the Lions. Fuck it. I'm going to go with Detroit. Matt, who you got?
Was it Detroit and who?
Seahawks.
I'm going to go to Seahawks.
Okay. We got Vikings versus the Packers.
I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Yes, Lord.
In Green Bay.
Yep, I'm going to go with the Vikings.
You have to go with the Vikings. You're not choosing the Vikings because they're going to win. You have to have Green Bay to win.
I have to go with the Vikings too. Shit. I need them to lose. I want
you guys
Baltimore.
are doing it for seeding purposes. You don't give a shit
sure.
about.
I really ain't pick a game between Baltimore and the Rams. I'm gonna just say, nah, I'm gonna pick Baltimore at least to go backtrack on that. I'm picking Baltimore. I need Baltimore to win. Fuck it. Who play? I don't give a fuck who play. Win. Shit.
I think. Fuck it. I'll be the only one who goes backwards. We'll see. That's it. Fuck both your guys' team. If my team's going out and I'm taking at least some of your seating away from me too.
I mean, if you win, you're still in. You win out, you're still in.
Well, what have you guys always said? Maxed out first game. Next game on the list: Browns versus Steelers. Browns versus Steelers is Monday night fucking football. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
Well, I mean, it's a robbery game. It's a rematch between Baker beating them back-to-back last year.
Blah, 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 blah.
Baker's supposed to take a step forward according to every, you know what I'm saying? What the whole arc of everything was supposed to be. Take your fandom out just based on how they finished last year. They thought he was going to take a step forward. They was expecting him to take a step forward, but he didn't because he got hurt.
So, they don't have a running game. Yeah, his ability to lead the team disappeared. But even against the Steelers suck too. That's why this is one of those decisions that this one you can call a coin flip.
That shit gonna end in a tie. Watch.
You think the Steelers are gonna have two ties on the air? One with the Browns and one with the fucking Lions.
Yeah.
Holy
fucking
shit!
Comedy.
I mean, how often has a team had two ties in a season?
When's the last time that's ever happened? Has that ever happened?
I'll be fucking weak.
We need to find that out. Has that ever happened where a team has two ties on the
year? Hey, if they tie, we gotta send Matt Six to Vegas. we gotta send him to Vegas. Like, let's see what you got this week. Let's see what you got this week, man. Like, let's get on some of these tables and some other shit. Fuck the sports shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Overtime, no team has had two ties in a season. Before then, there was 4 teams with two ties in 73. But since 74, when overtime was adopted, no team has ever had two ties in a season.
Jesus Christ. Steelers would be the first ones. That would be hilarious.
That'd be great for Big Ben. Go out looking like shit, the same way you came.
Go out looking like shit. How would that be great for Ben? That would be great for you. There is nothing in there that benefits Ben Roethlisberger in that decision. Nothing. Oh shit. That's fucking hilarious. All right, guys. We've been on here for a little while. I've got work in the morning. We gotta hit the show. We love you guys for hanging around with us. JAFFO Army, you guys have been awesome. Chill with us on YouTube, listening on Spotify. Thank you guys for supporting the show. A lot of cool things to come for this next year. The next time we talk to you guys will be in the new year. So everyone have a great new year. Be with your families, be with your loved ones, and hope everyone has a great new year. See you guys on Sunday, January 2nd, and give you more updates on what is going on with us and what is going to be going on, I guess, for the year. I want to get like a layout or a plan of what we're going to actually be doing next year, because it's going to be a big one for us for sure. A lot of opportunities have come up late in this year that's opening next year to look very promising. So we'll give you guys more updates as that comes this Sunday, and we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for All Pro JAFFOs. I'm JP, Mad Sticks, Country K. Deuces, everybody.
Aloha for the last time of 2021.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
For sure. You gotta get out. We gotta get the closing remarks. Hold on, let's get closing remarks. What you gotta say, man? Six, man. Let you go first. You barely talk.
Oh man,
Closing
Happy New
remarks.
Year. You know, New Year coming up. The price still going up. Mike Jones, January 28th, Placerville. The fun one. So, you know, who? Mike Jones. Yeah, so let's get it in for the new year.
That's gonna be holy shit, dude. Yep, we're getting that
See,
shirt made.
You forgot.
That shirt made.
You forgot, man.
No, we gotta forget. That's why I said like next year. I'll talk the layout of the year. That's what's gonna be. All right, you
Man, let him promote the show early so the tickets will be sold out. Tickets will be sold out. He promote it now.
Yeah, very true. But yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Love y'all. Deuces.